When you can't see anything? When not a single sound reaches your ears? Can you still dream? If there's one person in history who could answer this question, it's Helen Keller. On June 27, 1880, in a quiet town in Alabama, USA, a beautiful baby girl was born. Her name was Helen Keller. Life was perfect. Her parents were overjoyed. But just 19 months later, tragedy struck. Helen fell sick with a mysterious illness. Doctors couldn't figure out exactly what it was, but when the fever finally left, it took something precious with it: her sight and her hearing, forever. Imagine this: a child who can't see, can't hear, and can't even understand words. How do you raise such a child? How does she even survive? Helen grew up frustrated, angry, wild. She couldn't make sense of the world around her. She couldn't express herself. She was trapped, in silence, in darkness, in confusion. Her parents, helpless. They watched their daughter slowly become like a volcano, ready to erupt, and they had no way to stop it. But then, everything changed. At the age of 6, a woman entered Helen's life, a teacher named Anne Sullivan. Anne herself was visually impaired, but within her burned a light that could pierce through the darkest night. She believed, every child holds a hidden possibility. You just have to find the key. Helen's parents had tried everything, but Anne was different. She wasn't just a teacher. She became Helen's light, her guide, her hope. Anne began teaching her in a unique way. She would spell words with her fingers on Helen's palm, like W-A-T-E-R. One day, Anne poured water over Helen's hand and wrote W-A-T-E-R on her palm. Helen paused. Her blind eyes widened in wonder. That was the moment. She understood. This feeling has a name. This cold, flowing thing. It's called water. It was like an explosion inside her mind. She realized everything has a name. Everything has meaning. That moment was Helen Keller's true birth. Not just of her body, but of her soul, her will, her limitless potential. From that day, she never stopped. She began learning through touch, through vibration, through reading lips with her fingers. Every possible way to understand the world, she grabbed it. She went on to study at Radcliffe College and became the first blind and deaf person in history to earn a college degree. She once said, "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight, but no vision." Helen Keller went on to write over 12 books, gave hundreds of speeches, and inspired millions around the world. She fought for the rights of the disabled, for women's education, and for justice, until her very last breath. Helen didn't just escape her darkness, she lit the way for others still trapped in theirs. Today, we get rejected from one job, and we break. We face one failure, and we quit. We forget that the greatest power lies within us, and if we truly want, we can overcome anything. Helen Keller teaches us, even without sight, if you believe in yourself, you can see the future. Even in silence, if you listen with your heart, the world will speak to you. My friend, if this story touched your heart, just close your eyes for a second and think, if you can't be Helen Keller, at least you can have her strength, her willpower, her unshakable belief. For more stories of life, strength, and victory, subscribe to my channel right now, and in the comments, type, "I will never give up."